Good evening, ladies. I hope you guys are doing good. And can I please have your videos? I request most of you, for whosoever it's practically possible, to start your videos. A digital hi to everyone. I hope you guys are doing good and keeping healthy. And of course, welcome to Forever Star India. This is the second time we meet, and this starts your journey, kickstarts your journey into, finding the best version of yourself. And of course, brings you a step closer automatically to becoming, to becoming the Miss or Mrs. India, either of the pageant winners. So just before the expert takes over with their training session, I would just like to brief you guys about Forever Star India. Now, Forever Star India, like we had discussed during the auditions, is not just a beauty pageant. It's a community. We have organized various award shows in the past, also running their second season this time, Superheroes and Superwomen of the Year Award. And of course, the two national pageants are going on, for which you guys are a huge, and an essential part, Forever Miss and Mrs. India 2021. Moving on the same lines, this is going to be a journey. Please treat this platform as an academy, जहां से आप बहुत कुछ सीख के जाने वाले हो. No matter you win or not, but what you take away from your journey eventually matters. You all are talented, interesting, passionate individuals, and I'm sure there is a lot to discover about yourself. There is a lot to be discovered by the team, by the experts. So just be consistent, and that's it. That's all that we need. And of course, this is not it. The most highlighted opportunity that we offered during the auditions was the lifetime membership. By default, आप सबकी वेबसाइट पे प्रोफाइल बन चुकी है. Now, if you will type your name on the Google, आप चाहे आज शाम को ही ट्राई कीजिएगा, you will find your name on the top. That's the idea, receiving top Google ranking. And that's not it. For any opportunity जो Forever Star India से generate होगी, you will be receiving a direct access to it. Groomed from here, we might see you next year as trainers, as collaborating as makeup artists, or for that matter, image consultants, choreographers. So we just need you to work on your respective talent, bring out your individual best, and that's it. And for the basic benefits that all of you will be receiving, जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी mention किया, top Google ranking, a unique hard copy certificate that each of you will receive, shopping vouchers, and many more benefits that you will be accountable and entitled to, no matter you win or not. And on the same lines, we will be going very step by step from here. तो आज आपका ट्रेनिंग सेशन है, इसके बाद आपका एक राउंड होगा, that will be talent round 1. So make sure you stay tuned till the end. I will be giving out the information of talent round 1 in the end. So the expert won't be, so आप confuse होके आप expert से वो questions नहीं पूछेंगे. You will be only asking questions related to her profile, which is whatever she teaches during the session. Lekin about talent round 1, I will be giving out the details. So do not leave the meeting post session is over, because these details won't be explained to you by anybody else. A PDF will be sent for sure, but yeah. So this basically means that you have to be very consistent and noticeable of all the sessions, because everything is going to happen here. All your questions will be answered, all your doubts will be clarified, and of course, the information will be primarily given during the virtual sessions. Because this is for you and this is about you, so you need to understand that this is also a priority of your life. When you will win that crown and you will give your speech, you will have something noticeable to say. I had a journey of figuring out my schedule along with the virtual sessions. That is why I'm here. So your dedication matters. It counts. So please ensure that it's consistent. And about, like I mentioned, talent round 1, and the contest is also on. It's there for every participant, so you can check out the details. It will be sent to you shortly, in case not, or otherwise you might be participating in future contests. So these are some contests that we are running, because the idea is to give a parallel shot where you could put your talent forward apart from the talent round criteria. Now, 3 talent rounds, each of you will be appearing for all the rounds, no matter what. If you do good in 1 or 2, आपको 3 मौके मिलेंगे, और हर राउंड से पहले रिस्पेक्टिव ट्रेनिंग सेशंस होंगे जो उस राउंड से एसोसिएटेड होंगे, उस क्राइटेरिया से एसोसिएटेड होंगे. Like I always say, exam से पहले coaching होना जरूरी है. So this is your coaching time. Be very freelance about it. Learn as much as you can. Grasp as much as you can. And after the 3 talent rounds, we will be reaching a level where we will be coming to city finalists and not city winners. The city finalists will be further given more trainings and around, and then of course we'll reach a level to city winners. Joki, they will be a part of the grand finale, which is going to happen in December, a huge event where all the winners will be coming together and wearing their crown in those couture gowns. So that's it from my end. I will be getting back to you guys in the end now. The expert is already here. So let me just welcome Anuja. Hi, Anuja. Can we please hear from you?
Hi, Harry. A very good evening to you.
How have you been? A very good evening.
I've been good. How are you?
I am good too. Thank you for being here with us today. Just give me a minute before I introduce you, and then of course you take over. So ladies, that is Anuja Chafikar for you guys. She's a stylist, wardrobe expert, and an image consultant. And trust me, every line matters. So she's going to, take an hour or so and take over with her expertise. So I don't think there is any reason to delay. Over to you, Anuja. Welcome on board.
Thank you so much, Harry. Good evening, everyone. I'm Anuja Chafikar, and आज हम दो चीजों के बारे में बात करेंगे. I'll just share my screen and we'll get started.
We are good to go, Anuja. The screen is visible.
Okay, great. Thanks, Harry. All right, everyone. So like I said, आज हम दो चीजों के बारे में बात करेंगे. First is your virtual presence. What does it mean? How can you enhance it? And second, powerful introductions. Okay, let's begin. Yes, Sumana, do you have a question?
Also, there is one more humble request to everyone. Please do not unmute yourself, unless you have a question. And for that matter, for question and answer, Anuja will be taking everything by the end. So just listen out and note down if you have any respective query, and I'm sure she will be more than happy to answer by the end, because usually then interrupting doesn't sound fair to her, So yeah, I think Anuja, we can go ahead. So Mona might have just, technically just put over her hand. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Harry. Okay, so what do I mean by the word your virtual presence? Any idea? What do you all think? What does it mean? Okay, simply अगर आसान शब्दों में कहा जाए, your virtual presence मतलब आप खुद को virtually कैसे present करते हैं. Virtual मतलब कोई भी electronic device जिसके through आप log in करते हैं. So how you present yourself is how others see you. राइट तो आप क्या इंप्रेशन दिखा रहे हैं, आपका प्रेजेंस कैसे है और कितना अफेक्ट करता है, दैट्स कॉल्ड योर वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस. तो ये कहाँ मैटर करता है? द आंसर इज एवरीवेयर. अगर आप कोई सेशन अटेंड कर रहे हैं, अगर आप कोई वर्कशॉप में हैं, अगर आप कोई ट्रेनिंग सेशन अटेंड कर रहे हैं जैसे ये वाला, सब जगह जहाँ पे भी आप अपना कैमरा चालू करते हैं, आपका वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस मैटर करता है. तो वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस में क्या क्या आता है ये हम देखेंगे. 3 चीजें आती हैं, आपका फ्रेम, आपका बैकग्राउंड, लाइटिंग एंड एंगल्स. अब ये 3 चीजें क्या है, इनमें क्या क्या हमें चेंजेस करने चाहिए. लेट्स लुक इनटू देम वन बाय वन. सबसे पहली चीज आपका फ्रेम. व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय फ्रेम? अगर आपने फोटो फ्रेम देखी होगी, एक फोटोग्राफ रहता है एंड इट हैज अ बॉर्डर अराउंड इट, व्हिच इज व्हाट वी कॉल्ड अ फ्रेम. Likewise, उसी तरह वर्चुअल सेटिंग्स में हमारा फ्रेम इज व्हाट इज विजिबल थ्रू द कैमरा. अगर आपने फोन से लॉग इन किया होगा, सो देयर विल बी अ वर्टिकल फ्रेम. अगर आपने लैपटॉप से किया होगा, सो देयर विल बी अ हॉरिजॉन्टल फ्रेम. ये जो बॉक्स दिखाई दे रहा है, दैट्स योर फ्रेम. इसके आगे या बाजू में क्या हो रहा है ये आपको नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. इफ आई होल्ड अप फिंगर्स, हाउ मेनी फिंगर्स एम आई होल्डिंग अप? 2. और यहाँ पे मैंने अगर fingers hold किया, आपको पूछा कि how many fingers am I holding up? Can you tell me? Because you can't see. So हमारा ध्यान, हमारा focus ये frame पे होना चाहिए, क्योंकि this is all that is visible. ये box दिखता है. इसके लैपटॉप के पीछे कितनी सारी चीजें हैं या कितना मेस है, ये आपको नहीं दिखाई देगा, सिर्फ दिखाई देगा मैं खुद को कैसे प्रेजेंट कर रही हूँ, राइट? सो फ्रेम में 3 चीजें आती है, आपका फेस, आपका आई कॉन्टैक्ट, बॉडी लैंग्वेज एंड योर स्टाइलिंग. दीज 3 थिंग्स आर विजिबल. जब हम ये बॉक्स के बारे में बात करते हैं, वो बॉक्स में क्या क्या दिखाई देता है? योर फेस इज विजिबल, राइट? योर body language, so your hand gestures, how you're speaking, how you're using your shoulders, all those things, and plus what you're wearing. So let's look into each one of these and how we can enhance it. पहले बात करते हैं फेस के बारे में. जब हम हमारा कैमरा चालू करके we log into a session, सामने वाले को exactly वो दिखाई देता है जो आप present करते हैं, right? Which means you have to be well presented every time you log into your sessions. ये क्यों कर रहे हैं हम? दूसरों के लिए नहीं है. This is not to impress anybody. It's for yourself, so that you feel good, you feel confident, and it shows on your face. So when you're happy, you're confident, everybody else gets on that vibe and that energy. So how do you make your face look presentable? We have to apply basic makeup. Basic is the important keyword here. Basic मतलब आपको full glam makeup नहीं करना है. Your everyday makeup. Add some color in your cheeks, some color in your lips, and cover your under eye if you have any dark circles. जहाँ पे भी आपको लगता है patchy skin है या फिर skin का color difference है, जैसे under eye है या spots है, उनको सिर्फ एक even tone करना है. And your basic, your blush and your lipstick. If you want to define your eyes, then an eyeliner. So that is what I mean by basic makeup. उससे क्या होगा? You will appear fresh and put together, right? Next thing is to look fresh. So this can be done via makeup and also how you present yourself. आपके बाल कैसे हैं? आपकी accessories कैसी? ये together makes you look fresh, right? So अगर मैंने अच्छे कपड़े पहने फिर भी मेरा body language is not supportive, it's not in line. So suppose I'm wearing a jacket today and I'm sitting like this. Do I look fresh or do I look tired? Tired? Yeah. So which is why you have to ensure that all these things go together. Next is style your hair. By styling your hair, I don't mean कि हर बार आपको बाल straighten करने हैं या curl करने हैं. That's not what I mean. I just mean to say कि you have to make it look neat. अगर आप बाल छोड़ रहे हैं तो ensure कीजिए कि थोड़े set करके आप छोड़ रहे हैं, so that it's not all over the face. Why is it so important? Because our hair frames our face, right? So अगर मैंने मेरे बाल ऐसे पकड़े, you will see that my face is not very flattering. The angles of my face become very prominent, which is why when I use my hair and I leave it, it frames my face and it makes me look more approachable. Next thing is wear your accessories. आपको कैमरा के थ्रू अभी मेरे स्क्रीन पे कोई एक्सेसरीज दिखाई दे रही है? Yes, no, yes. I can see Prajna saying yes. So I'm wearing earrings, right? And I'm wearing a jacket that has a detail, neckline detail. So अगर आपको लगता है कि एक्सेसरीज नहीं दिखाई देती, तो you're absolutely wrong. Accessories भी दिखाई देती है. Exactly how you present yourself is what is going to be perceived by the viewer, right? So it's important to accessorize. कितना accessorize करना है? जितना आप अगर ये मीटिंग फिजिकली होती कितना करते, उतना ही वर्चुअल मीटिंग्स के लिए भी करना है. Although सिर्फ इतना दिखाई देता है, सिर्फ इतना, इससे ज्यादा नहीं, इससे कम नहीं, फिर भी you have to look put together. अगर मैंने earrings निकाल दिए तो my ears will look very empty. अगर ये डिटेलिंग नहीं होती तो I would have gone for a necklace, right? जहाँ पे भी negative space है, you have to fill in that space. Why do I say negative space? Because it's a lot of skin, right? Complete skin है, and my hair is very dark, so it will kind of make the eye movement very abrupt. Like पूरा skin है and then suddenly there is clothes, darker color, lighter color. So it's kind of going to make the eye movement very disrupting. इसीलिए wherever there's an empty space, you try and fill it up with accessories. The next thing is, the whole idea behind all this is to look presentable and put together. क्योंकि जब हम pleasant दिखते हैं, तब लोग हमें जानना चाहेंगे, right? If you don't look pleasant, if you look tired, or if you look not your best self, not your best version, why would people want to get to know you? So you have to ensure that you look presentable for yourself and you look put together and happy. It should reflect on your face. Next thing is your eye contact and your body language. It's absolutely vital to give eye contact. Virtual settings में हम eye contact कहाँ देंगे? You have to occasionally look in the camera. But ये नहीं करना है, because it's going to scare everybody in the meeting. So occasionally look in the camera. That's how you tell everybody in the meeting that you're attentive and you're with them, right? आपको समझ रहा है, you're processing everything, you're liking the session. How will you say it? Via eye contact, via your body language. अगर ये meeting physically होती, it's very easy to read body language. Because ये virtually है, the speaker will not know if you are understanding everything, whether you're liking the session or you're just preoccupied with your thoughts. So you have to meet the speaker halfway. आपको थोड़े efforts लेने पड़ेंगे दिखाने के लिए कि हाँ आप interested है, आप समझ रहे हैं जो भी हो रहा है. Okay? Next thing is occasionally nod. क्योंकि like I said, अगर ये meeting physically होती, it would be very easy. Because this is virtually, you have to take slight efforts. You have to give occasional eye contact and occasionally nod. अगर आपको कोई concept पसंद आया या आपको कुछ चीज अच्छी लगी या you agree with someone, so you just give a nod so that the speaker and everybody in the meeting knows that you are on the same page as the speaker. Next thing is be mindful of your thoughts. कई बार क्या होता है, हम मीटिंग में लॉग इन करते हैं लेकिन हमारे माइंड में काफी सारी चीजें चल रही है. There's a lot of work that you're thinking about. You're thinking about a report that you have to submit. You're thinking about the work that you're going to do. You're thinking about इसके बाद मुझे ये करना है, कल सुबह ये करना है, and हमें realize नहीं होता कब हमारा expression change हो जाता है. It goes from interested to so you start appearing very lost in thoughts. It appears like you have zoned out. So it's important to be mindful of your thoughts. Every time you're in a session, try and be completely present and be completely here in the session. Because there is so much to gain. If you're going to be lost in your thoughts, shayad kuch miss ho jaye, so you don't want that. Try and be completely mindful of your thoughts and be completely present. Next thing is don't appear blank or disinterested. That is one thing that's really off-putting for everybody in the meeting. अगर आप पूरा time ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे, after, even if I do this for 20 seconds, you will see, you will be a little, क्या हो रहा है? Why is she acting like this? That's what is going to go in your mind, right? So likewise, even as a member who's attending a meeting, you have to show that you are part of the meeting and you're happy to be here, right? So don't appear blank or disinterested. Keep a normal face or a slight smile to show that you are interested, right? Next thing, don't use too many hand gestures. It can be distracting. जब आप बात करते हैं and you unmute yourself and you're talking, remember ये frame है. So जितना आप बड़े hand gestures करेंगे, उतना it's going to cover your frame, right? So your hand gestures, including your shoulders and your face, is going to cover 80%. Like right now when I'm doing it, 80% is just my hand and my face. So try and keep it minimal so that it's not distracting. Next and very important thing is don't slouch. Slouch meaning your shoulders go down, they're drooping, and your chest goes in. That's a slouch. Don't do this because this is the exact appearance of somebody who's tired, somebody who's not interested, or somebody who's very busy and who'd rather be doing something else, right? So ensure that you're not slouching, sit up straight, it's very important. और जैसे आप अपना बॉडी लैंग्वेज चेंज करते हैं, आपका थिंकिंग भी चेंज होता है. अगर आप ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे तो आप सोचेंगे गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क टू डू, ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है. Versus when you're sitting up straight, you're going to feel more confident, right? Next thing is your styling. अब इतनी हम फ्रेम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, और एक्सेसराइज करना चाहिए, मेकअप पहनना चाहिए. So do we need to style? Absolutely, it's very important. क्योंकि even if only this part is visible, somebody can make out what you're wearing. So try and wear a nice top, not something that you would wear at home, something that you would wear outside. Think of it this way. हर बार जब मीटिंग होती है, अगर ये मीटिंग बाहर होती तो मैं क्या पहनती, तो मैं क्या करती? And accordingly style yourself, right? Go for a nice top because it's going to simply make you feel good. And when you feel good, it reflects on your face. Next thing is beware of your necklines. A U-neck, a V-neck, and turtlenecks, boat necks are preferred because these are the most comfortable, right? If you're wearing something that's a deep neck, and you try and fidget with it. अगर आप कुछ deep neck पहन रहे हो, if you're comfortable, that's great. लेकिन if you're going to constantly keep adjusting and fidgeting with it, बहुत distracting होता है. Even if there are 40-50 participants, there are 40-50 members in a meeting, you can make out, right? क्योंकि सबकी screens सामने एक साथ दिखते हैं. So the minute you try to do these actions, repetitive actions, वो दिखाई देता है. And then आप अगर uncomfortable feel कर रहे हो, आपके face पे भी दिखाई देगा that you're very uncomfortable. So try and relax, wear something that you know you will be very, very happy and comfortable in. Next thing is your strappy tops. Also, if you're wearing these strappy tops, be mindful that you're not adjusting it. That's all I'm saying. Because what you wear is very personal to us, right? That's how we express ourselves. मैंने आज ये jacket पहना है because this is my personal style. This is how I express through clothes. So whatever you choose to wear, just be sure that you're comfortable and you won't be adjusting it. Next thing is don't wear extremely busy print, disrupts the eye movement. If you're wearing something that has too much going on, color bhi hai, pattern bhi hai usme, and it has something written. So what happens is when you unmute and speak, somebody who looks at your screen, they're going to keep thinking what is going on in the top and they'll try to read it. अगर कुछ लिखा होगा तो read करने की कोशिश करेंगे. अगर too many colors है तो your mind will try and count the colors. So to avoid all that, try and wear something that is simple in terms of your pattern, right? So it does not disrupt the eye. क्या होता है when you wear something that is overpowering, you don't remain the focus anymore. आपका top या आपने जो पहना है वो focus बन जाता है. So when somebody is looking at you, they're going to look at the top that you're wearing and they're going to think other things, that there are so many colors in this, or it's such a there's so much pattern in this, all these things, and they will not be listening to you. So try and keep the focus on your face and not on your top or what you're wearing. You should be the focus, not what you're wearing. Next thing is don't wear extremely thin fabrics because they are see-through. This is especially true for whites. Just be careful when you all wear whites because sometimes when light fall in it, it becomes transparent. So it's kind of see-through. Pata chalta hai, that you're wearing a very thin fabric top. Just be mindful of these things because आपको लगता है कि नहीं दिखता, नहीं इतना पता चलेगा. But trust me, in these virtual setups, every detail is visible. So try and make use of these things and use it to your advantage. The next thing is use contrast to your advantage. Contrast shabd ka meaning hai the difference between light and dark. So how do you use it to your advantage? If you have a darker background, you go for a lighter top. If you have a lighter background, you go for a darker top, like I have done today, right? My background is relatively light, somewhere in beige tones. So I'm going for a black so that I remain the focus. जब आप मेरी screen की तरफ देखते हैं, this is darker, that is lighter, so this is standing out. Same way, it's the other way around. अगर darker होता and I'm wearing lighter, I will stand out and I will be the focus of the screen. Next thing, avoid green tops with green screens. ये जो virtual backgrounds होते हैं, they are made on green screen. So if you're wearing something that is very closely related to the green, it will merge. The virtual background that you have used and the top that you're wearing will merge. So it'll appear like your head is floating. So just be mindful of those. Next thing is don't wear black with dark backgrounds. Same reason, it'll merge. And because we have darker hair, it's everything is going to merge and only your face will stand out and not in a good way. So avoid wearing dark with black backgrounds. The tip is to think how TV anchors do it. हम जब भी न्यूज़ चलाते हैं and हम उनको देखते हैं, they have been doing it for years before Zoom meetings came, right? तो वो कैसे करते हैं? Next time you switch on the TV and you're watching news, pause for a second and notice everything they have done. Have they done up their hair? Have they worn something that they would not have worn at home? उन्होंने मेकअप किया है? Background कैसा है? Lighting कैसा है? So take notice of these things and try and use those in your own way. Next thing is your background. Background में तीन चीजें हैं: the wall or the backdrop that you have, the distractions and the movements. These three things you just have to be careful about, right? The most preferred background is something where you have a painting or it's a wall. Plain wall होगी या एक painting है. That's your ideal background because there are no distractions and there is nothing to take the focus away from you, right? The next best thing is a neutral background. Neutral background is the one that I have in my background. Dulled, muted hues, जहाँ पे होंगे dull, muted colors, उसको हम neutral कहते हैं. So a neutral background will be anything that is not bright. It does not pull attention away from you. Next thing is using the blurred background feature. अगर आपके घर में there is a wall, plain wall, जहाँ आप बैठ सकते हैं, that's the best thing. However, अगर वहाँ पे plain wall नहीं है और it has another unit, maybe it's a study, books का unit है या कोई और unit है या cupboard है या there is something that you cannot clear, then you can go in for the blurred background feature. I'll stop my screen and I'll show you a demo of how the blurred background feature works. Can you all see? This is the difference. Everything that was in my background has gotten blurred out. So I am the only focus here in my screen. However, अगर आपका net weak होगा, so when you make too many hand gestures or when you're speaking and you do fast movements like this, it does not capture it. So just be mindful if you're using this feature. Going back to the slides, the next thing to be aware of is the distractions in the background. अगर आपके पास कोई दरवाजा है background में and it's open, there is a high possibility that somebody may walk in, somebody may walk out, which will be distracting. Everybody in the meeting is going to take notice of it, right? So ensure that there are no movements happening in the background. अगर कोई दरवाजे है, so ensure that you're sitting after you have closed the door. Next thing to be mindful of is the music. When you unmute yourself, अगर बाजू में कोई device है जहाँ से music चल रहा है, that can be very distracting. So ensure that all these things are in order before you unmute and speak. Third thing is the movements. There could be any kind of distractions in the background, like an open door. Also, there could be movements. If there are children in the background who are playing, or there are pets who are walking by, or people, it can be very distracting. So just be mindful of these things next time you sit in for a meeting. These are a few picture references. This first photograph is a very funny incident actually. This gentleman was sitting for a very professional meeting, as you can tell. उन्होंने सूट पहना है, so he's sitting for a very important meeting. पीछे दरवाजा खुला था. The kid walked in, she started making noise and she started playing. And to stop her, the mother walked in. And in that instant, somebody took a screenshot and it became viral on the internet. In this day and age, it's so easy, right? Something goes wrong in your screen and people are ready to take a screenshot and put it on the internet, and suddenly you're famous for the wrong thing. So just be mindful that something like this doesn't happen. So ensure that all these distractions and the movements are kept to a minimal. This is the blurred background feature that I spoke about and I showed a demo. I can see that 1 or 2 of you all have already implemented it. So that's nice to see. The third thing is when you're using virtual backgrounds, be mindful of what kind of a virtual background you're using. So this photograph में अगर आप देखेंगे, ये person से ज़्यादा पीछे का background is more vibrant. So when you look at the screen, you're more interested in the background. What is it? पीछे word लिखा है that's getting cut because of the person. So you're trying to read MA something. You're trying to read कि exactly क्या है. So this can be a very distracting background, especially for formal setups. So in case you go for a background, ensure that it's something that's neutral. Same concept, you should be the focus of your screen and not your background. Your background should enhance your appearance, but at the same time, it should not pull attention away from you. Another example is for an office meeting, when somebody puts a very funny cartoon type background, it does not sit well because you become the focus in a screen of 40, in a screen where there are 40 people visible or 50 people, you can make out that somebody has used a background that does not, because it does not look natural. So it kind of catches attention. So just be mindful, agar aap ye koi cheeze kar rahe hain, try and go for a very neutral background. Unless it's a party themed call, then you can go for any of these. These are a few examples of the mishaps that have happened over the internet. Ye pehle example mein, this person was wearing a green shirt. It merged right with the background and only his head was visible. Next example also, she was wearing a green t-shirt. It's merged with the background. In this example, background mein green hai, which has made her face disappear and only the t-shirt is visible. So be careful, mishaps do happen. It's not that it'll happen every time. It's just that you have to be prepared for it. Test your internet before you log into a meeting and ensure that if you're using a virtual background feature that it's not disrupted. Now let's talk about the lighting and angles. Lighting and angles are equally important. जितना आपका background matter करता है, उतना आपका lighting matter करता है, उतना ही आपका styling matter करता है. So all these things put together is what is going to create a good virtual presence about you, right? Now in lighting and angles, you have to ensure that your device is placed at a flattering angle. So your flattering angle, just a second, give me a, yeah. Yeah, so I was saying, ensure that your device is at a flattering angle. Your face shouldn't appear too large, right? जब हम physically किसी को मिलते हैं, they look proportionate. Likewise, virtually also, you have to ensure that you look proportionate. Your head shouldn't look larger than your shoulders. And also your shoulders shouldn't look larger than your face. It should be proportionate. So for that, what you can do is you can place your camera a little away from you. Jitna aap closer jayenge to the camera, your proportion is going to be different. The closer you are, if you see, now that I've come closer to the camera, my face is bigger than my shoulders. Versus if I go back, it's more proportionate. So don't sit too close and at least keep a distance of 1.5 to 2 feet. Next thing is the angles. Ensure that your device is placed at a flattering angle. Agar bahut high hoga, so your face will appear larger. Bahut low hoga, the chin of your face is going to appear larger, right? Either the head or the chin will appear larger. So the correct way or the ideal way is to keep it at eye level or slightly above, but not too high. So this is a great example. This lady has placed her laptop too low. As you can see, it's messing with the proportions. Her chin is looking way too large. This is what happens. And this is another example. Low rakha, so your eyes look really weird. Versus when you keep it at eye level or slightly above, you look more presentable. Next is your lighting. Always when you log into meetings or you're shooting a video for yourself, anything that's got to do with the camera, ensure that you're facing the light source. Agar light face pe girega, only then you're going to look radiant, right? Agar piche se aayega, so आपका shadow गिरेगा, it's going to be a silhouette. पीछे से light will be more and you will appear darker, right? Like in this photograph. Also अगर एक side पे light होगा, it's going to create shadows. अगर यहाँ से light आएगा, because of our nose, because of our eyewear, because of other things, it's going to create shadow on the other side. It's not going to look even. So try and face the light source always. That's something that you have to ensure you do every time. Even when you're taking a video, even when you're posting something on social media, ensure that your face is lit up. Next thing is sit sun facing. Agar day mein meeting hai, try and sit sun facing because that's the natural source of light. Is going to look good on you. Versus agar sham ko hai, post sunset, try and face the artificial source of light. That's your tube lights or that's your lamp, anything that falls directly on your face. This is an example of how lighting really makes a big difference. Here she appears very dark versus here she appears much more radiant. Next thing to note is mount your phone or keep your laptop stationary. जितना ज़्यादा movement होगा उतने ज़्यादा distractions बढ़ेंगे, right? So when you log in through your phone, for the first 10 minutes you're going to be absolutely fine, but after 20 minutes, after 25 minutes, your hand is going to start paining, and then you'll try to adjust your camera, and because you're trying to adjust, your camera is also moving, your frame is moving, and it's very distracting. So try and mount your phone. You can make use of any of these selfie stands or a ring light, anything that you have, जहाँ पे आपका phone stationary रहेगा. If not, a very good trick is to layer and stack your books one on top of the other and then place your device on it. This will ensure that your device is stationary. Another few things to note is test your setup before joining. Setup के अंदर कौन सी चीजें आती है? Your audio, your styling, your background, your lighting, and movement in the background, distractions in the background, and if or there is any music playing from your device. So test your setup. जब आपको पता चलता है कि meeting होने वाली है, you all obviously come to know much in advance. Try and set everything up. Test it before you join a meeting, right? Next thing is mute by default. The minute you join into a meeting, mute yourself because there could be n number of background noises or ambient noises coming from your screen. And जब आप enter कर रहे, हो सकता है two people were having a conversation. So when you log in and all the noise comes in with you, you have distracted them, everybody in the meeting, and you've kind of disrupted that conversation that was going on. So ensure that you mute yourself. Next thing is arrive early. Arriving late is not cool because you're going to miss out on something and loss aapka hi hai. So ensure that you are on time or before time. Next thing is to keep a glass of water handy. If you're going to drink from a bottle, it doesn't always look good on camera, especially agar aap kuch pee rahe hai and aapka net chala gaya and your screen freezes. That is not a good screen freeze, right? So just ensure that you have water handy, or worst case, what you can do is quickly switch off your video, drink, sip your water and come back. Lastly, rename yourself when you log into a meeting. Beware of audio devices or your device name, something like Android 7 or something that has a device name. उससे क्या होता है? It's difficult to address you. अगर आपको नहीं पता कि आपका device name अलग है, how do we spot you? How do we tell you something? We'll have to tell you, we'll have to detect you by what you're wearing. And we'll have to tell you the one with the long hair. We're speaking to you. So it can be very distracting. Just be mindful. This is more apparent जब आप किसी दूसरे के device से login करते हैं. Suppose you're running late और भाई के phone से login किया या बहन के phone से login किया. So कभी-कभी नाम अलग रहते हैं. But it's important that every time you join a meeting, you change it and rename it as your full name. So it's easier for people to address you. This is a great example of the things that I have done and didn't work for me, and I'm hoping that you learn and don't do these mistakes. In the first photograph, as you can see, there are too many things in the background. बहुत messy है background. It's kind of attracting more attention than me. There's a flower vase, there are headphones, there are two frames kept. So when I look at this photograph, I'm looking at everything that's going on in the background. There's an open door, anybody can walk in, anybody can walk out, right? It's a very distracting background. मैंने जो t-shirt पहना is something that I would wear at home. I have not done my hair, I have not done my makeup. I am here looking normal and almost borderline ill. ऐसे लग रहा है that I'm not well. Versus when I get my lighting correct, in my previous photograph, the light is falling from one side and it's creating shadows. If you can see, left half of my face is appearing darker and right half is well lit. So when I balance that with the right light, my entire face is lit and I look more healthy. The only thing with lighting is, agar aapka lighting kam hua, so you suddenly look ill, right? Because it becomes darker, your face looks pale. Versus when your light is right, it makes you look more radiant. Just a second. So that was all about your virtual presence and how you can enhance it. Now let's speak a little about powerful introductions. In simple words, introduction का meaning है खुद को introduce करना, खुद के बारे में कुछ दूसरों को बताना. That's what an introduction is essentially. Where do we use introductions? When we are meeting people for the first time, or when we want people to know who we are and they want to know a little more about us. So your introduction is nothing but the act of introducing yourself and telling others a little about who you are and what you do. So every introduction has 3 key components. आपको ये 3 सवाल mind में रखना है. You don't have to say it out loud, but these 3 questions are what make up an introduction, right? The who, the what, and the why. What these questions stand for, let's look into it. First is the who. Oh, you have to answer this question, who are you? सबसे पहले जब हमें कोई पूछता है, tell me about yourself, you tell them who you are, right? So that is going to be your name, your age, and your place of residence. That is a brief of who you are. Next question that you have to answer is what. There are 2 words. First thing is what do you do, and second thing is what are you good at. So what do you do में आएगा as a professional or as a student. What are you currently pursuing? अगर आप student है तो क्या पढ़ रहे हैं, कहाँ से पढ़ रहे हैं, that becomes your part of what do you do. Versus if you're a professional, you will talk about where you're working and what do you work as. The next what that you have to consider is what are you good at. When it comes to a beauty pageant and introducing yourself here at this platform, you have to think about what you're good at, right? So it will include your skills, your talents, your achievements, and your passions. What are you passionate about? What are you good at? कौन सी चीजें हैं जो आपको करनी अच्छी लगती है, or something that you have achieved something at. So that comes under what are you good at. Essentially your skills is what you're going to speak about. The third question that you're going to answer is why. Why are you here? What is your core reason for being here? If you backtrack a little, 15 दिन पहले या 10 दिन पहले, when you clicked on the register now button, आपने कुछ तो सोचा होगा, right? Something you must have thought that I want to do this or I can do this. For whatever reason, you chose to be a part of this beauty pageant is your core reason that you're here. And that's exactly what people want to know. So when you introduce yourself, your why should be your reason why you're here and the reason why you want to win. आप क्यों जीतना चाहते हैं? What do you want to achieve? That will be your why. Next thing is your greetings. Greetings are very essential. They denote respect to the speaker and to everybody present, and you are acknowledging the presence of everybody. So your greetings are very vital. जैसे कि आज जब हैरी ने मुझे introduce किया, I first said hello to all of you all, and then I started my presentation. So it's important that you address everybody in the meeting. Every introduction should begin and end with a greeting, right? So when you're starting your introduction, what greeting you can use is hello. Hello is a formal way of addressing people. Hey and hi are casual ways of addressing people. So for setups like these, I would suggest go for a formal hello. Next thing is you can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the time of day. अगर सुबह है between morning 5 to 12 p.m. that becomes your morning. 12 p.m. हो गया. 12 p.m. to evening 5:36 is your afternoon. Post that is your evening. अगर session 7 या 8 बजे है, even then you address as good evening, क्योंकि good night is only used as a send off. That's a bye. You are telling somebody at the end of the day that, have a good night and bye, see you. So you can use either of these depending on when your meeting is. Lastly, thank you. When you are done with your introduction, you have to say a thank you, because अगर आप नहीं बोलेंगे, लोगों को पता नहीं चलेगा introduction खत्म हुआ है, बाकी है, what is going on. So save everybody that awkward silence, and the minute you're done, say a thank you. Next, let's speak a little about the talent and the skills. When you introduce yourself, it's vital that you speak about your talents and you speak about your skills. आप कौन सी चीज में skilled है? What is something that really lights you up? Something that you like doing, right? Mention your previous wins and participations अगर आपके कोई है. अगर आपने किसी competition में part लिया था, या you have won some competition. These are important things for the judges and the jury to know. So do mention these. Next thing is try and showcase your skills. अगर ऐसी कोई skill है जो दिखा सकते हैं, जैसे singing or dancing, playing an instrument, playing the keyboard or the piano, or playing the guitar, showcase these things, because that makes your introduction more interesting, and also the judges get a fair idea of how good you are at what you say you're good at. Next thing is, अब आप सोचेंगे सारे talents तो नहीं दिखा सकते, what do you do for that? Then in such cases, you keep pictures of your work ready. अगर आप cooking में अच्छे हैं and you've already cooked something nice, you can showcase a picture. Just a second now. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. So if there is something that you cannot showcase, you can keep a picture ready. Next thing is your achievements. If you have some certificates, trophies, keep them handy. Before your introduction, ये सारी चीजें handy रखिए, so that when you start, you can just showcase it. And it's easier that way. Next thing is be mindful of your camera angle when you're dancing or you're showcasing your talents. अगर आप introduction आपने चालू कर दिया, and then suppose you want to dance and you just move away from the camera thinking that you're visible, and then you start performing, just ensure कि सामने वाले को दिखाई दे रहा है, you're completely visible. Because what happens is हमें लगता है if I go behind, I'm completely visible. That is not the case all the time. Sometimes you're only half visible, and that kind of becomes a little distracting for people to make note of. So practice all these things before you join into your introduction. Next is timing. Timing, it is absolutely important. Great introductions are crisp and to the point. The greatest of introductions are the ones जो time limit पे खत्म होते हैं. If you're going to exceed it because you have a lot of things to say, it does not come across as somebody who's prepared for this, right? You have the 90-second rule, which is you have 90 seconds to give your introductions. Ensure that your introduction does end in those 90 seconds. That time limit is in place for a reason, and everybody has to abide by it. Next thing is rehearse with a timer. Try not to exceed your time limit. Like I said, once you know that your introduction is going to be on a certain day, 2 or 3 days prior, rehearse. See आपका time limit कितना है. If you're exceeding, try and cut down on few things that you do not need in your introduction. and keep it brief, keep it crisp. Next thing is, don't put everything in your introduction. Introduction is just a way of telling somebody a brief of what you do. It's not an essay, so don't make it very long, right? Keep it to the point. Next thing is, don't repeat the same points. This will only be possible agar aap pehle rehearse karenge, right? So there has to be a flow to your introduction. You cannot jump points. If you're going to jump, if you're going to speak about your skills beforehand, then you speak about something else, maybe your personal characteristics, and then you again speak about your skills, it's going to feel like you're jumping topics. So it should be smooth. There should be a smooth flow to your introduction, right? Next thing to make note of is your voice and your body language. आप क्या कहते हैं उतना ही important है जितना आप कैसे कहते हैं. How do you say it is as important as what you're saying, right? And how you can enhance it is through your voice and your body language. Your tone is your utmost important factor in your introductions. Your tone is the emotion behind what you're saying. So if I say, I love dancing, it's something that's always excited me and I've been learning it from the age of 4. Versus when my tone has no emotion and I'm just saying, I love dancing, I have been practicing it from the age of 4. There is no emotion. You're just saying it in one monotone. There is no variation in how you're speaking. So that's going to be a very typical way of speaking, and your introduction will not attract much attention. It will not hold the interest of the audience. So be aware of your tone. Next thing is your pitch. So your pitch is your volume. How loudly or how softly you're speaking determines your pitch. If you're going to speak very loudly, it's going to be disturbing and irritating, to put it bluntly. If you're going to speak very softly, sunai nahi dega aap kya bol rahe, right? So ensure that you keep an average. Your pitch should be medium. Next thing is your eye contact. Jitna eye contact is important in your virtual presence, it's equally important in your introductions as well. Because when you give an eye contact, it denotes that you know what you're doing, and it shows that you're confident about yourself. Next thing is smile. Smiling lights up your face. I have not come across one person who doesn't have a good smile. So please smile. It brings out your best features and it makes you more interesting as a personality, right? If you're smiling, it's so much better versus if you see someone who's just talking like this. You must smile. It'll bring out your best features. Do you want to listen to me anymore? There has to be a smile. There has to be some warmth to your face, right? So do smile. Next thing is use your hands wherever required. It adds a personal touch. When I say I really love mandala art, you see the difference versus when I say I love mandala art. So my expressions are there, but my hand gestures are missing. So you will not realize how much something means to me till I express it that way. So do use hand gestures wherever required. It'll add that personal touch. Somebody will come to know how much something means to you, how passionate you are. Ye cheez translate hogi through the camera, through your hand gestures. Next thing is to appear confident. If you're going to appear confident, everybody will assume you're confident. If you appear like you're underconfident or overconfident, that's exactly what people will catch on. So how do you ensure? Make sure that your body language is to the point. What you have to do is keep your shoulders squared. It shouldn't be drooping. It shouldn't be too back. It should be squared. It should be in line with your neck. Next thing is you have to be relaxed. Don't hold them up in tension. Don't be tensed. Your shoulders should be relaxed but squared, right? Plus your chin should be slightly up and your chest should be high. This is a confident posture. If you sink in, this does not denote confidence. And too high or your shoulders are way too back also does not denote confidence. So what you do with your body language is going to rewire your brain, and that's exactly what you're going to think and you're going to feel. अब बात करते हैं about the do's and don'ts. What are some things you must do? What are some things you should steer clear of? First of all, do talk about your passions and skills. अगर आपके पास सिर्फ 90 seconds है, it's a very short span. ensure that you're talking about this, because this introduction is a very focused introduction. It's not something that you just thought of right now and you're going to speak about, right? It's something that you're going to prepare about. You're here for a reason. You want to win this pageant. So make sure that you talk about your passions and skill. That's the only way the jury and the judges will know about you. Next thing is keep it brief. Don't go on, and don't stretch the time limit, because really, let me tell you this, after a certain point, if you're going on for 3 or 4 minutes, your introduction becomes too long and it's training everybody's attention, right? Everybody's trying to keep up with that. So relax, rehearse it beforehand, and keep it brief. Next thing is prepare in advance, write it down. It'll give you a fair idea of how it's sounding. Agar flow disrupt ho raha hai, yeah, it's a smooth flow, you'll come to know when you write it and rehearse it in advance. Next thing is do highlight key points. If there are some things about you that you want the judges to know, highlight it, speak about that, and then speak about everything else. Next thing is keep a still frame as far as possible. A moving frame is distracting. जैसे हमने वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस में बात किया, जितना आपका फ्रेम मूव होगा उतना डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग होगा. Even if you're not the one giving the introduction, even if you're listening to the speaker, even if you're listening to the host, if your screen has a lot of distractions, it will catch attention. I can vouch for that. So ensure that all these things are taken care of before you log into the meeting. Also, what you can do is while preparing, you can take a video of yourself and see how you're appearing. इसमें आपको 3-4 चीजें पता चलेंगी. आपका speech पता चलेगा, आपका lighting, camera, how your face appears, and also how your energy is on camera, even your hand gestures. ये सारी चीजें आपको पता चलेगी when you take a video and go through it, and then accordingly you can make the changes. Now there are some things that you should steer clear of. First and foremost, don't use too many fancy words unnecessarily. Just if you want to try to impress someone, you put in this floral language. It's kind of going to take away from what you're saying. The message will be kind of subdued, right? With all this floral language and too many fancy words, because you're trying so hard to impress someone and use them correctly, आपका ध्यान उन चीजों पे होगा and not so much on yourself. So ensure that you're not using too many unnecessarily. जहाँ पे भी जरूरत है, by all means, do use them. Next thing is don't use too many gestures. Like I said, it's the way we express ourselves. Having said that, too much will overpower your screen. It'll take the attention away from you. Next thing is don't talk about your family members in depth unless you're asked to. This is a very important point. This happens when we are giving any introduction. जब हम बात करने लगते हैं, we mention our family, we mention what they are doing and where they are from, what is currently going on in their lives. As much as everybody would like to know about your family, this is not the time and place to do that, right? This is, like I said, this is a focused introduction. You're here for a reason. You're here to win the pageant, and ये आपका introduction है. If you're going to speak about your family and give more weightage to that, in those 90 seconds, judges will not be able to know more about you. So keep it focused, keep the attention on yourself, and speak only relevant points. The next point is avoid fillers. Fillers are words that we use when we are trying to recollect something, right? Or when we are running short of words. For example, if I say, yesterday I had a 1-hour session. So what if you could realize what I'm saying? I was trying to recall something. When I'm trying to recall, I try to put in words so that there is no silence, जिसको हम fillers कहते हैं. So these are typically your words like you're trying to remember something. So try and avoid those, because trust me, that's very distracting. In your flow of speech, these are the very words that kind of cut it. एक flow है जिसमें आप बात कर रहे हैं. Suddenly when you use these words, it breaks, the flow breaks. Again you start, and again it breaks when you use a filler. Which is why be mindful and rehearse and ensure that this doesn't happen. Next thing is don't keep fidgeting. Fidgeting is a repetitive behavior. So if you're going to constantly touch your hair because you've set your hair and you don't want them to be messed up, you're constantly touching your hair, or you're constantly checking your necklace, or you're trying to adjust it, or you're playing with your eyewear. When you're doing something repetitively, it's going to attract a lot of negative attention. And that's the impression somebody creates about you. So make sure that you're creating a good impression. Next thing is, instead of these sentences, you can try using these sentences. So the first example is, instead of saying, I am doing my degree from Mitabai College. Yeah, I'm doing my degree from SNDT College. You can try saying, I'm pursuing my degree from SNDT University. What happens is, जब हम degree या education के बारे में बात करते हैं, it's not something that you do, it's something that you pursue. So the correct way of saying this is, I'm pursuing my degree from so-and-so college or so-and-so university. Or I have pursued my degree from so-and-so university. Next thing is, instead of saying I'm 22 years old, you can just say I'm 22 and I reside here, right? So years old, I'm 22 years old is a very old way of saying it. It's the older English, versus when you just say your age, you just say the number. It's understood कि आप अपने age के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Next thing is, instead of saying I'm doing a job at HDFC Bank, you can just say I'm working at HDFC Bank, right? That's a nicer way of putting your words. Next thing, instead of saying my designation or job title is branch manager, you can just say I work as a branch manager at HDFC Bank, right? That's a more appropriate way of putting your words. The next example is, instead of saying I live in Mumbai, you can just say I reside in Mumbai or I am from Mumbai. That sounds nicer. Lastly, instead of saying I am also good at sketching, dancing, and mandala art, you can just say, additionally, I'm also a skilled artist. I'm good at sketching, I like mandala art, and I'm also a skilled dancer, right? So these are just some tricks you can use to enhance your introduction. Now, a few tips to note. First and foremost, be you. Don't try to be someone else. We all love actresses and we all love celebrities, but imitating them is not going to help us win this, right? We all love Kareena and Priyanka and we love how magnetic they are, but we cannot be them. So be yourself, let your personality shine, let the jury see who you truly are. Next thing is, emphasize your positive qualities. It's good to mention if you have certain qualities that you want the judges to know. For example, you're very creative, or you have a quality that says a lot about you, like you have a positive attitude, you have an adjusting attitude. These are good things about you that will back your introduction, that will make it more powerful, versus when you don't say that. If you only say, this is me, I'm from here, I study this, I work here, and I'm here to win this. Instead of that, you can also add in some positive qualities about yourself. Next thing is, your attitude matters, doesn't it? So every time you log into a meeting, whatever attitude you come with is what is going to translate through the camera. So if I am going to say, I love dancing and I have always been good at it, it sounds like you're bragging. There's a difference between you saying that you're good at something versus saying that I am better than everybody else. So your attitude matters. If you're going to be overconfident, that's exactly what people will catch on. If you're going to be underconfident, that's exactly what is going to be translated. So just make sure that you come with the right attitude, come with an open attitude, a learning attitude, and a positive one. Next thing is, work a little on your communication skills. If you think that you're lacking in some area, or if you're conscious of your communication, work a little on it. Google कीजिए, you have every information, every piece of information available to you at the tip of your fingers. Google it. If you're still unsure, you can reach out to any of us. We would be more than happy to assist you. That's only if you're conscious about your comm skills. If you're not conscious and you're very confident, by all means, that's what's going to be appreciated about you. Next thing is, language shouldn't be a barrier. Please make note of this. Language is just a way we express ourselves, right? It's just a common ground कि मैं कुछ शब्द use कर रही हूँ और आपको वो शब्द समझ में आ रहे हैं. It's just a common ground. So don't let it hold you back. If you're more comfortable in a certain language, by all means use that language. If you think you'll be more comfortable in Hindi, you can use Hindi. All you have to do is before you start your introduction, just mention कि मैं हिंदी में बात करने वाली हूँ, and then start. Don't start your introduction in Hindi, then move over, switch over to English, again move back. That's also okay as long as you're not getting conscious, right? If there is something like that, please just rehearse beforehand. You'll get a fair idea of how it's working out for you. And if you're more comfortable in Hindi, by all means, use Hindi. Lastly, make sure you are clear when you speak. If you're going to mumble, if you're going to speak under your breath, people will not be able to hear you. And if they can't hear you, they will not be able to understand what you're saying, right? Car, care, English is a very funny language. Words can get mixed. And because if the words are mixed, the message will get mixed. So try and make sure that you speak clearly, which also includes your pronunciations. Make sure that you're pronouncing your words clearly. Okay? That's all from my end. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening patiently. And now, if you all have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them.
You guys can go on and unmute yourself and go ahead with the questions. I am pitching in Anuja's Instagram handle into the chat box. Make sure you guys follow her, and I'm sure there will be many more insights and observations that she would, be putting up there. So yeah, go ahead in case you have any queries. Okay, Anuja, I think we are sorted as of now. This looks good.
Great.
So thank you so much, Anuja. It was a pleasure having you here today, like always, and I'm sure the participants have learned a lot. Is there anything? Okay.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
What would be talent round 1?
Okay, Anita, I will be taking on that, after we take a leave from Anuja, because she is just the expert talking about the training and details.
Okay.
Okay, I think Tilotama has a question. Tilotama, in case you do, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
जी, हाँ जी, बोलिए.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. I would like to ask कि अभी जो बताया है मैम ने, so we have to follow those things during our sessions.
जी, सेशंस एंड टैलेंट राउंड इट्स अ बेसिक लेवल ऑफ ट्रेनिंग जो कि आपके आगे हर लेवल पे काम आएगी, बी इट द राउंड्स और ट्रेनिंग्स. द आइडिया इज बिकॉज सब कुछ वर्चुअल है, सो दीज माइनर डिटेल्स मैटर. अगर अभी भी आप देखेंगे देयर आर 30 पीपल सिटिंग अक्रॉस द स्क्रीन एंड वो जो फ्रेम वाला कॉन्टेक्स्ट है, लाइटिंग वाला कॉन्टेक्स्ट है, सबको अपना अपना कॉन्टेक्स्ट समझ आ गया होगा जहां तक मुझे एक आइडिया है. एवरीबडी नोज व्हाट दे हैव टू वर्क ऑन. So that was the idea. ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ strict implementation है, आपको अपना अपना ध्यान आ जाएगा. I'm sure that what works for you. Am I right, Anuja?
Absolutely. This is just to enhance. These are just some tips that will make sure that you present yourself in a better way.
Are we going to have this session again, or this is only the session which was scheduled for today?
For today, this is the only session.
So can we get some of the slides again? Can we get to see some of the slides again?
Anuja के session की, there is a recording on YouTube, Forever Star India के YouTube channel पे. Just go out, type FCA Anuja Chafekar, आपको वो recording मिल जाएगी. You can go through the entire session all over again. जितनी भी बार आप.
अच्छा, so आज का भी सेशन उसमें मुझे मिल जाएगा, ये जो अभी लिया है.
सेशन वीकेंड तक अपलोड होगा. इट माइट टेक सम डेज, बट द सेम सेशन हैज बीन, बिकॉज़ डिफरेंट बैचेस हैं, तो अनुजा हैज टेकन द सेम सेशन विद डिफरेंट बैचेस, सो यू कैन फाइंड द रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, I think Shruti,
I believe Sara has a question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Sarah, we can't hear you. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
I'm just asking that we have only 90 seconds, okay, to represent ourselves, right? So, is this the best angle, or I should do something, like background? Just
Yeah, I would suggest a neutral background, a
this
plain
background,
wall.
or maybe like a kind of this.
Yes, that would be more preferred, because that way the focus will be on you. Now I can see a lot of things in your background, so I'm a little
Yeah.
distracted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even your angle, slightly lower your phone.
Is that okay now?
Slightly more would also do. So I'll tell you, the trick is, जब आप खुद को देखते हैं कैमरा चालू करके, there shouldn't be too much space here above your head. Some space is fine, 3 to 4 fingers, not more. Okay. Most welcome.
Hi Anuja, I have a question for you.
Yes. Hi Shruti, tell me.
Hi. So actually when we are going live through our mobile, so
Yeah.
whether we should take it on a vertical mode or the horizontal mode, which one is gonna be better?
A horizontal mode is preferred, because that way your entire screen is filled up. Right? When you hold it vertically, there's a column that's left empty. So
And the
horizontal,
distance should be 1 to 2 feet.
yeah, 1.5 to 2 feet. Yes.
And
That's-
and for head it should be 3 to 4 inches. I mean, gap should be there, not more than
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So to put it shortly, what you have done is absolutely perfect. There is equal space on both sides, and there's some space above your head. So that's perfect.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Okay, I think this brings us to the end. Thank you so much, Anuja, for being here with us today. It was an absolute pleasure, and I'm really looking forward to see you really super soon. Take care and have a lovely evening ahead.
Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you so much,
Thank
all of you wonderful ladies. Wishing you all the very best. I'll see you all soon.
Thank